Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Greedfall, where we are still in the middle of a quest, the one about the poisoned woodcutters, and apparently we are going to ask for advice on this one, so I have returned to New Serene for that. However, I have not been completely idle in between episodes. While I was at camp, I finally did some crafting, specifically crafting upgrades for my armor, which I hadn't done so before. And I actually still don't have any points in crafting. However, I do have some gauntlets that give me 1 point for crafting. So that was enough to craft a few upgrades for my armor and improve it a little bit. So yeah, that I did. But now we need to go to Mr. de Courcillon and ask for his advice. And where exactly was he? Not in the library, right? Oh, yeah, I remember. He's upstairs in that science room. That's how I call that room. So, let's go back here. Yeah. Guess Constantine is still not looking so good. But nothing we can do about that at the moment. So, I think it should be this room over here. Yes, it is. Alright, I need to talk to you.
Sir de Courcillon.
Decidez, my young student. What can I do for you?
I am going to need your advice, specifically about the conflict surrounding the glade.
I've come to find you because I received a complaint from the natives of the village of Vigigador. They want to be able to access a clearing exploited by our woodcutters in order to heal it. To reforest it, I assume. But our men there say that it belongs to them and are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago, but tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease this conflict. According to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I don't think so. No, all of this is old, so...
Looking forward to seeing you
leave again.
Sir de Courcillon.
And well, apparently we are supposed to look at the contract now. I guess that makes sense. Just to see what exactly was agreed upon. And going to assume the contract is somewhere in that library. Let's find out. So, is it... No, it's actually even lower. It's somewhere in the basement. Okay. And yeah, the basement in this place is fairly extensive. Let's see. Apparently it is right over here. Ah, okay, so this is the actual archive. Let's see. And there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Property deed of the logging expedition. Following negotiations between Chief Dunkes and Governor de Morange over lands in the Quenoa region, it was hereby decided that the negotiated lands would henceforth be the sole and exclusive property of the merchant congregation for the purpose of carrying out a logging activity. Access to this area is now restricted to members of the congregation. Okay, well, I mean, the contract is pretty clear. But then again, I mean, why would the woodcutters not want the forest to be reforested? I mean, that's in their best interest. And the natives are basically offering to do this essential work for free. So I don't understand why they are so adamant about not letting them on the property if they're trying to help. Also, I guess I still need to talk to Lady de Morange to see how this contract was agreed upon, because, I mean, did the natives actually get anything for ceding that land, I wonder? Okay, so yeah, we need to go to Lady de Morange now, and maybe we can learn more about this contract. Okay, this should be her house. And she's at home. So, let's talk.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need to talk about this specific contract.
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigador. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Courcillon. Can I help you with any other matter?
Okay, so the natives may have signed the contract, but they didn't really know what they were doing, because this is not a concept they are familiar with. I understand. Yeah, I guess I will talk to Mr. de Courcillon again.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Sir de Courcillon, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area.
Indeed.
Then we could exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Duncus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Duncus of your decision.
Okay, well, this sounds like a good solution, but I hope I can convince Duncus to go along with it. And I mean, I guess we're talking about the person who actually ordered the murder and not the hunters that carried it out. Anyway, I guess I will go back to my residence and travel back to Duncus. And hopefully we can solve this without starting another conflict. Alright, I am back in the village of Vigigador. I think that's how it's called. And now I need to find Duncus. Where exactly is he? Somewhere over here? Ah, okay. Alright, Duncus. Can we talk about this again?
What brings you here on Almanawi?
Yes, let's talk about that conflict.
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us, because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the ochreberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous dosentats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochreberries...
We know that you're responsible for all this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoigse to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement.
Okay.
The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
Oh dear.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
Well, apparently not at the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I asked all of this already.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
So it would appear that this is actually a completely new quest and not a continuation of the previous one. Yeah, this is indeed a new quest. Go to the abandoned mine in the region of Quenwa and assess the situation. So I guess I will maybe do this later. I don't really have to do it right away, I think. And yeah, I think for the most part we managed to diffuse this conflict at least a little bit. I also wonder where the guy is that ordered the actual murder. Maybe it's the one over here? I don't know. Or maybe we already arrested him. And I mean, in defense of the woodcutters, how were they supposed to know that these berries needed to be eaten with the meat? They didn't even know the meat was poisoned or anything. So even if they hadn't cut down the trees and removed all the berries, they still would have died because they didn't know that the berries are like an antidote. So yeah, like I said, there surely are better ways to teach people about responsibility than killing them like that. Anyway, let me grab some stuff here, and I guess I could continue the next mission that I just got from him. However, I think I would like to do something for my main mission again. And I'm trying to remember which of these quests is like the oldest one. I think it's actually this one here. Speak to Darren, the Donea Esgregar chief, about the Tiana Harkadaktas. I don't even remember what that is, but I guess we will find out once we arrive there. And I mean, other than that, I don't have that many side missions other than the companion quests. I got like one new side mission. And I mean, at some point I may actually want to challenge the arena again, because I have leveled up quite a bit. I have better weapons now. So maybe I am ready to start this mission as well. But yeah, for now, let's go to this guy, Darren, and let's continue with our main mission for a while. And I'm guessing there's like a fast travel spot somewhere around here. Yep, over here. So, let's see. It's apparently in this region, which I have explored for the most part, I think. But yeah, let's wait for the next area to load. And we can move on. So, where exactly do I have to go? Okay, it is definitely a place where I have been to before. And again, I wonder if I should change my team. Let's see. I guess I will keep Sierra in my party again, because again,
do you need something?
we're dealing with natives. Oh, I didn't want to talk to her.
See you later.
I actually wanted to exchange my team. So, I don't know. I don't really think that any other companion has any particular stakes in this mission. So maybe just for the sake of variety, I will take Vasco along. Okay. Now let's go. And yes, I am going in the right direction. Oh, I see. This is a camp in the ruins. Yes, we have been here before, but only covertly, because we freed some prisoners. So I guess I have to officially enter now. Let's see if they will let me pass.
Do not take a step further.
We come in peace. My name is Desarde. I am from the Congregation of Merchants. We would like to speak to your chief.
Foreigners like you bring nothing but pain and death. The last who came here took away our prisoners.
I must admit to you that I am responsible. We had no choice but to free the sages. But I did all in my power to avoid bloodshed. I spared your warriors' lives when they were at our mercy.
Right.
They spoke of you. They say you keep the words you speak. Will you keep your peace?
I swear it.
Then you may enter. But we have an eye on you. Darren, our chief, will not be happy to see you. You will need to convince her you are worthy of trust.
Okay, I understand. But at least they will let me enter, since I was able to resolve the last conflict peacefully. That's good. Okay, so let's find the chief. Apparently we need to go into this building. Yes, we've seen this before.
Es echte land. Quite hoog corridor is sucht am bladnidas. Gerwid vrede leona ent.
I don't even know why I'm eavesdropping. I don't understand the language. But I mean, I do understand a few words. They say on El Minawi, they say Renaikse, they mentioned the name of Queen Bloodnit. So, yeah. They are apparently talking about recent events.
Do it! What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We're here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the lion prisoners. You wounded none of my own. That required great skill. Speak. I will hear you.
Okay, well, this worked well. Convince her to help. And I can finally use this because I have intuition. Huh? Use force. This would destroy all the goodwill that I have earned. So let's try to use my intuition for once.
We seek audience with the Tierna Hakadaktus. We believe that she knows of a remedy for a sickness that kills thousands in our homeland. This disease and the quest for a cure pushes my people to come to your island and to invade it. But if we could finally heal the sickness, most of them would return to their country.
You say it is a sickness that drives you like a plague over our island? Like locusts?
It is the main reason. Our lands have become a sad cemetery filled with the bodies of our dead.
This sounds true. You walk with the shadow of death. But what you tell me pleases me. I prefer chasing you away with our blades. But we have already lost so many of our own. Does your word carry value for your people? Are you a respected chief?
I would like
I am
to
the
think
cousin
so.
of the governor of the congregation and his emissary. He hears me.
Then promise me what you say is true. That you will do all you can to leave when you have found your remedy.
That I promise you.
You will find the Tierna Kadaktas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
I'm not sure if maybe I have promised a little bit too much here. I mean, even if I can convince Constantine and the merchant congregation to retreat from the island, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do the same for the Teleme and the Bridge Alliance, because they have completely different interests anyway. I mean, the Teleme want to convert the natives, and I guess the Bridge Alliance will want to do their science one way or the other. So I may have promised a little bit too much here. So, yeah, I don't know about this. Anyway, can we talk to you again, maybe?
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
Well, Abani, I can't ask her anything.
I must go.
If only you could all go.
Yes, I'm sorry. I can't really help you with that. So what would be the next quest? Find the Tierna Harkadaktas. What exactly was that? I don't remember, because it's been a while that I got this quest. But okay, I guess I'm just going to leave for now. And then we will decide if we want to actually continue this right away. I mean, where exactly would I have to go for it? Can I look at, like, the overview map? So, it's apparently somewhere in this region. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's just try to follow up on this. And see what we have to do next. Okay, let's travel again. And, oh, apparently it's over here. This is a completely new region. The Ancient Woods. Okay, I guess I will have a look at this. And yeah, I still don't really need to do anything in my camp. So, here we go. The Ancient Woods. Let's see. It is not that far away, I guess. So maybe we can reach it today. I don't know. Might be a little bit too far away for that, actually. But yeah, let's head out. And let's try to set up a few camps, maybe. And now it's actually starting to get night. But I mean, once I have arrived at the camp, I can just sleep until dawn. So I'm going to assume that this over here is a camp. Yes, it is. Let's set up camp. Now let's sleep. Okay. Much nicer to travel during the day. And apparently, our destination is actually right over here, so not that far away after all. Okay, village of Shadir. I hope you are friendly. I mean, for the most part, the natives are friendly when you approach them for the first time. Okay, you are apparently the person that I need to talk to.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village.
Well?
The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Hakkadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
Okay, well, she seems to be pretty serious about this. But yeah, maybe you can tell me something about the great hunt?
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Okay, well, that's really all I can do. I can insist. I'm not sure if that is such a good idea. But if I leave, I haven't really gained anything.
I must take my leave.
Is there any optional way to do this, maybe? Gain the village's trust. Okay. So, I guess I have to do some, I don't know, tasks for them, and then I will be able to meet the person. But I'm not entirely sure where I would do this. Maybe I have to talk to her again after all. Or maybe I will talk to the villagers here. I mean, we have a few villagers in the vicinity. And yes, I know I could use the insist option, but I don't want to come across as too, I don't know, forceful here. That might not be a good idea if I want to gain their trust, right?
Bortir to Mad Renaigse.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Hakkadactus.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaigse where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendaig might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaigse are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all?
Okay.
It would speak well of your intentions. During the Great Hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Okay, there we go. That's something we can do to gain their trust, I suppose. And there's another person I can talk to. So maybe I will do this as well. And see if they have a task for me too.
Good day. My name is Desardet. Would you be the Voglendaig of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir tirtumod, Renaxe. Yes, I am among us. What are you doing here in this sacred village?
I really just stumbled upon it by accident. It's not as well hidden as you may think.
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tirna Hach Kadaktas? I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not tell her a nice stranger to us. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desires. Some of them tried to capture her. You need to prove to us that we can trust you.
Tell me what I can do.
You could help me find the secret seal that I lost. This would prove a little. It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end. But I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the Tierna Hakadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaise.
Yes, say no more. I will help you with that. But I can ask a few more questions, so let's do that.
Can you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking for?
On the edge of the village, near the river. That is where I dropped it when the wild animals came and chased me away.
Thank you. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Right. And I think it's no use asking him about the Mistress of Wisdom at this point. He's not going to tell me until I earn their trust.
I must leave.
Okay, so we have 2 tasks. And I guess one of them is over here. Yeah, this is for the Great Hunt. I'm not seeing the other one. Oh, the other one is over here. Well, this seems to be the shorter one, maybe. So I guess we're going to do that one first. I mean, how hard can it be to find a lost symbol? I mean, I will probably get attacked by whatever creature attacked him, right? So I hope I haven't stumbled into a very high-level area here without knowing. Okay, I can see the river. I can see some animals, but I think they are just animals we have confronted before, so this shouldn't be so difficult. Alright, let's do it. Also, I have upgraded some of my weapons, like the gun and I think my blunt weapon too. Oh, and by the way, I finally figured out how I can heal my companions. You need a special group heal skill for that. So, with my current healing skill, I can't do it. But there is another skill for group healing. But it will take me a few level ups to get to that skill. I'm going to show it to you. So this is magic healing. And over here is group healing. So yeah, it's going to take a while until I actually can heal my companions. And as far as I can see, this is the only way to heal your companions, because the potions are only for yourself. This one is only for the caster. It actually says so. I could have seen this earlier, I suppose. But yeah, there is a way to heal your companions, and apparently this is it. Anyway, I think I see the symbol. Engraved symbol. Yep. This was easy enough. So, I think I should have enough time to have a look at this quest as well. Let's just cut through here. And let's repair these bells. Yeah, I think the first one should be somewhere over here. Can I go through here? Yep. So, what exactly am I looking for here? This is just some material. Oh, is it on top of this? How do I get up here? Oh, I think, I have to go through the gate over here, right? Cause of the Great Hunt. Yes, this should be the place where I need to be. Let's see. Maybe I have to go this direction first. Because at least I can climb up these walls. Okay. One of the bells should be coming up right over here. There we go.
Let's take a look at this chime. The base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Kirk might be able to help. He's quite the able-bodied soldier. Good with his hands.
Okay. So I actually have to craft this stuff. I need craftsmanship level 1, which I do not have. However, I do have blacksmith gloves, which should be enough to repair this. There we go.
These chimes are once again in working order.
No need for Kurt. I can do this all on my own. I really want to have gloves like these. You know, just put on these gloves and suddenly I'm a good craftsman. So I guess I can just do this for all of the bells now. I mean, this shouldn't be very difficult unless I get attacked all of a sudden.
Looking where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
Okay, still only level 1 craftsmanship.
Now, with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they are supposed to sound.
Okay. That's 2 or 4. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to follow the course and I hope that it will lead me to all the different bells. I can see one over here.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one.
Let's do it.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Okay. So, only one of them left, and this one is somewhere over here. Oh, well, now we have a few creatures here that I will have to take care of. Alright. Yeah, these animals are heavily armored. And honestly, the best way to deal with armor is my gun. So, let's use a few bullets on these creatures.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
And they kind of like to roll up and hit you. That's interesting. Okay. So, where is that final bell? Somewhere around here? Yep.
These chimes here are simply tangled, but I need to untangle them without breaking them.
Okay, let's repair.
There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever the wind blows upon the branches.
Okay, there we go. We have repaired all the bells. We have found the symbol. So I guess I will return to the village, and hopefully this will be enough to gain their trust and learn about the location of the Mistress of Wisdom. However, I think I'm going to do that in the next episode. So as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.